Good morning. Not very centered in this camera, sorry. Let me try and sort that out. Today, carrying on with the Voidstorm, I have done the first chapter. So I think it's 2 more chapters or 3. I'll see once I log in. There is a cat wandering around behind my screen being a pain, so we'll see if he messes something up. Or decides he's going to try get in front of the screen. What are you doing? What are you doing? Stop it. Scratching on my desk. Come here. Say hello to stream. There's the cat. Tywin Cathew Lannister, his full name. He obviously wants attention. So here he is for attention. Come sit in my lap. Good morning. What time zone are you living in? UK, but I had a busy morning, so I haven't quite gotten used to the idea that it's actually afternoon yet. Why is my game playing a cutscene? Oh boy. Yeah, playing a cinematic as I go into the game when I don't have any sounds on, that's great. I have to actually enable my sound. Come on, Tywin. Don't be a pain. What do you want? What is it you want? You've been fed. You had your treats. Husband isn't home today, so that could be why he's complaining. Anyway, good morning, chat. Good to see you, Synthonite and Zorro, back again. I guess it's doing it for all characters since the expansion went live. I just wish it would do it when I actually have sound effects enabled so I can actually hear the cinematic. The Endeavor! The Silver Moon Endeavor! It's the Silver Moon Endeavor! Of course, because we're all getting the same Endeavor this month. I don't think there is an option. Tywin, he's on my desk now. What do you want? What do you want? Is the door closed? Just give me a minute. I think he feels like he's trapped in the room. He doesn't want to leave the room, but door's open, so now if he wants to, he can go. Kitty is doing kitty stuff. I guess it's doing it for all characters since the expansion. Oh yeah, that was about the cutscene. Okay, I really want to do Silver Moon Endeavor stuff, but I promised myself I would finish the main campaign of Midnight first before I do anything else in Midnight, and I still haven't finished it, so that is what we're gonna do today. Oops. So now the key doesn't work to get to Silver Moon anymore, which, you know, fair enough. That was a bit of a cheat. Okay, the cat has left the room. It must have been that the door was closed. Oh, I forgot to set. Okay. the portal to the Voidstorm? Is it there? Yeah. Yeah, 2 more chapters of Voidstorm, and then I can do max level stuff finally. I haven't even done any side quests. Not playing this expansion. I did not get much of a head start. And I'm at level 86 where gear stops, like with the level scaling, things are super difficult right now, which is a pain.
The light will always prevail.
The Renderai scouts report a familiar enemy upon this world, ethereals, wretched scavengers and bandits that plague every corner of the great dark beyond. The Shadow Guard are the worst of them. We'll handle them. This thing we've taken prisoner must know what they're doing here and much else. Perhaps the void secrets from it. See that it is convinced to share what it knows, or I will employ my own methods.
Then you will tell us how to break the storm, Voidstorm.
Just the Azerothian knife.
I haven't experienced such uncouth behavior from a guest as well, I shouldn't say. I know when I'm beating. Let's be civilized now. Let's be nice first. Oh no, wait, I've already spoken to him. Okay, I guess let's torture the poor guy.
Let's have it then.
Aaron.
Now that
Stop
is
it.
something. Mercy won't get you far out here, but I'll consider it offered in good faith. On the fringes of this world, you will find nexus points.
What do you
They
want?
keep the storm churning.
Then we will destroy them, and the ethereals will provide our ordnance.
Okay. The Voidstorm is pretty. It's not as beautiful as I expected based on what everyone's been saying.
The ethereals. It was not so long ago that Salatath brought them into the fold.
Decimus. Zalatath, temptation made manifest. Even her foes yield to her whispers. Care to hear now? How did Zalatath take control of the ethereals? Oh, we're gonna watch Locust Walker's cutscene cinematic now. Oh, his animation. It's nice to see the animation in game.
Nexus King, Salatath is supreme. Join us, or be consumed. My ethereals will never be found again! Salatath, be damned! Retreat! Run now!
Stay. Let this pointless resistance be done.
Salatath.
For eons, you and your people have been slaves, fed scraps. But I offer you a freedom beyond imagining.
Yeah, I've changed my mind. I thought
What do you know?
I bought into what people were saying on X. I'm not on Blue Sky that this isn't the Voidstorm. It's Bladespire Mountains, but it's the Voidstorm. It clearly is. I think it just looks a bit weird because of the light
Tales told
behind her.
But I'll tell you the truth no
So
one
Moon.
living has heard. Once, long, long ago, I was mortal, like you. I lost my world, just like you.
Baby Xalatath.
I drowned in hatred and vengeance, just like you. But the one thing I've learned over in eternity is that survival is all that matters. What I'm about to do ensures survival for all our kind.
Our kind.
You are one of us. You are void now. You may flee, but only I offer a true path forward. Survival and more is at my side. And you can lead them all.
Yeah, and he's like, yeah, I get to lead stuff.
The
Sure.
choice is yours. Now, midnight shall fall upon Azeroth.
Yay! Okay.
Xalatath was once mortal?
Ah, now the characters know.
That's what she told Salhadar. Perhaps it was even the truth.
I like the... That's my son. Thanks, David. I like that that's what she tells Saladar bit because it's definitely... They're still going... You could assume she's lying. You don't have to believe her. You could think maybe she's lying. But I mean, I do think she's telling the truth because Xalatath tends to rather deceive with the truth than tell straight up lies.
Don't assume victory.
If Xalatath was mortal, then she is all the more monstrous for all that she has done, for becoming what she is now. Our long battle comes to an end on this world. I swear it. Does it? Does it though? Well, at least I get some decor. The Shadow Guard may once have defied Xalatath, but they're a part of our army now. Whatever they're doing with the energies gathered here must be stopped. Put down their soldiers, harvesters, and machines. I'll do the same and meet you deeper within.
We'll secure the canisters and disrupt their operations. Stay close, Arator.
I was about to say the same to you.
Ages ago, on a dismal world of swamp, I led the army of the light to a demon-infested mana forge obscured by vines and fog. My soldiers left that world in a haze of flame and smoke, the scent of burning mana and victory in the air. We will do now as we did then. We'll begin by collecting the empty canisters they used to hold and transport fuel. The ethereals, and especially their automations, will have them. I can't remember the last time I was restrained like this, and in such a novel manner. What do you suppose we call the material now? Lightcraft? Ow! Tywin! It's not unlike your friend's light forging, now that I think about it. Oh my word, this cat! Good morning, Trueville Manny. How are you doing? I'm being savaged by a druid. Stop it! What is your problem? He is in such a mood. What? Ow! What is your issue? Camera, off you go.
Glory to the light.
Alright, stay wild and listen. The Army of the Lights has made short work of the Shadow Guard before. This will be no different.
Earn your keep. Tell us more.
But of course, it is the right of the victor to take from the defeated on this world and on every other. You stand upon a land ruled by predation. Here, the strong thrive, and the weak sustain them.
Good morning, bearded
The
lad.
recent arrival of Zalatath was, for a time, an entertaining shake-up. But her vision for your world, for all of our cosmos, is terribly dull. Darkness. Endless, yawning, monotonous darkness.
She brought you to heal. How like the endless armies of the void to suffer from disorder.
Too true. I prefer the thrash and struggle, the delights of stark contrast. There is no foe so thrilling as one strong in the light.
Oh, I'm sorry about the elves.
Belief is our strength. You believe in nothing.
Hello,
We
Trueville Manny.
embrace a unity you could never understand.
Oh, so pious. You are a curious creature, aren't you? Anathrazim all wreathed in gold. Must be quite the story.
I became worthy of the light. Such strength of will is beyond you.
So aggressive. This world suits you, Lothraxian.
Okay. First, the most important thing, I've got to collect wood. And if there's an elite to kill here, I should kill him. All I hear is the void. All I see are enemies. I am going to have to pause the stream because my cat is back making a commotion and now I'm beginning to worry that he's trying to tell me something. So I'm gonna go investigate as soon as I've killed this guy. It could literally just be that he's being a brat, but he's quite a smart cat, so it could actually be that he's trying to tell me something. Ooh, what's that? Just a trinket. Well, it's a better trinket than the one I'm wearing. The cat came back the very next day. Okay. I will be no longer than a minute. No, he's fine. His sister is fine. Everyone's fine. Either he's trying to tell me my husband isn't here, or he's trying to ask for more feed even though he just got fed, or he's trying to get me to go sit in the sun, because that's where he went. But it's not gonna happen, so. This macro is supposed to let me revive. That's good. We thought he was a goner. He's just being weird. It's a weird cat. That's all. Uncharged and devoid of energy. Lumberjacking. Another fill the bar quest.
The void devours its own. We have nothing left.
Shame.
Is this what you wanted, Salazar?
This Netherbreaker better have an empty mana cell. Oops. I couldn't resist checking out the Blood Elf Endeavor. I mean, as soon as I'm done in the Voidstorm, I think that's the first thing I'm going to go do. I'm very, very, very excited for that. Oh, killing that ethereal was a big waste of my time. I haven't even seen the Endeavor rewards yet. Very excited to see those.
Zalatath has taken control. Our people are lost.
Does everyone get the Blood Elf Endeavor? Yes. They did say that with the Endeavors, when something is thematic, then everyone will get the same one. And then when there's not a thematic endeavor, then people get to vote. So theoretically, next month we'll get a range of endeavors to choose from again. But yeah, this month everyone seems to be getting Blood Elf, which is super cool. Ooh, cracked holokey. This unusual ethereal device emits a hum. It seems functional despite being damaged. A unique-looking ethereal device rests upon the cold ground. It bears a crack down the middle from damage in the scuffle. Perhaps Ilaria will know what it is. No doubt, no doubt.
A mortal savior. Here? Then all is not lost.
I will not be spoiling them, but usually my co-host from Hell Zalatath puts out cool little videos that recap these things. Yeah, I'll try to get one of those out this week. I got to investigate it myself before I can do an instructive video about it.
You live up to your legend, Mother.
Pig50, thank you for the follow.
But don't be in a rush to make your own.
Instructive or instructional? Instructional, that's the word I was reaching for.
There is much left to do.
Being with my son again after so long, I'm glad, but I wish it felt... Ilaria looks away suddenly, wincing. She shakes it off with a sigh. There is no time. All of us need to stay focused on this mission.
There's no time for caution.
They will try to rebuild, but we won't give them the chance.
Find the path to victory.
I've seen one of these before. Ethereals use them to encrypt communications. Excellent find.
Use everything at your disposal.
The army will come.
Just as before. Uncharged and devoid of energy.
And Sek Shaman.
Good. The same make I remember. Now the catalyst.
Remember the mission.
There's none of my auction sold. That sucks. Or is it just that my mailbox isn't showing? Oh, some sold. Most of them didn't. Oh wow. I've made 32 gold.
Have anything ancient to trade? Needs to be at least 2 centuries old.
I'm surprised that decor just is not selling at the moment. Not even the new
If you
the new
find
decor.
anything exotic, bring it to me.
Yeah.
Farewell.
Judging by the design and strength of this holokey's energy, it must be used to encrypt important communications. Let us try this lead. See if it's compatible with any of the consoles you find around the refinery. Given the damage it's taken, we'll have to piece together whatever scraps of information we can.
Zalatath doesn't spare her enemies without a reason. Find out what the Ethereals are doing here.
What does it matter? Salvage what we need and then raise this forge to the ground. They can burn with their secret.
Been watching your housing videos, got a ding on YouTube while the watch on Twitch. Nice to meet you. Yeah, nice to meet you too. I'm glad you're here. Ethereal seek corners of the cosmos to drain of potent nether, arcane, void, fell. To them it matters only the yield, and we have a rich vein to work with. Now, slay those who possess that energy, wild arcane enemies, elementals from their pipes, or their ethereal harvesters flush with energy. We have need of it.
This is not what I was promised. We toil endlessly while your monsters monitor our every move.
Such ingratitude is unbecoming of you, Salhadar. I have provided you with a rare gift. An opportunity to prove your right to rule.
So there's trouble in paradise already. Wait, I think I picked up a bow. Yeah.
Do you think I cannot see the trap you have set? The peril that now faces my people should our operation at Midar fail?
Oh, there's no trap to be sprung here. You need merely succeed at your task, and all will be well. For both you and your people.
I think maybe I should consider turning Rare Scanner off just for the storyline bit.
The Shadow Guard risk more power. All will become void.
The hell was that?
Light wretch.
Ah, that's annoying. Okay, I'm gonna restart that quest over because I want to actually hear. I am recording, and you know, that dialogue seems important, so I want to actually get a recording of them saying that stuff. Hey, what's this? Okay, let's go find.
Xalatath doesn't spare her enemies without a reason. Find out what the Ethereals are doing here.
This is not what I was promised. We toil endlessly while your monsters monitor our every move.
Such ingratitude is unbecoming of you, Salhadar. I have provided you with a rare gift. An opportunity to prove your right to rule.
Do you think I cannot see the trap you have set? The peril that now faces my people should our operation at Midar fail?
Oh, there's no trap to be sprung here. You need merely succeed at your task, and all will be well. For both you and your people.
The Shadow Guard risked everything to strengthen the devouring host. Should Windrunner discover what we are doing,
Then it would be in your best interest to eliminate her, wouldn't it? You've let her scurry around for far too long as it is.
Uh-oh.
will become void.
Oh, there's that.
Burn in the light, wretch! The light prevails. I expect Decimus puts up even less of a fight.
Handheld and even more secure. What's your favorite zone so far? BK, good to see you back. Thank you, good to be back. I would have to say Eversong Woods. I know that Zulaman is really great, and Harandar's probably got the best music, and the Voidstorm has certainly got a lot of intrigue, but for me it's going to be Eversong Woods all the way. I just love being back amongst my blood elves and golden trees. They've all been great though. There's been no ringing deeps with these zones. The closest for me is Harandar, but like, ugh, ringing deeps is such an awful zone, honestly. There we go.
The light will always prevail.
Go, collect the catalyst.
The army will
Potent.
come.
I can feel the energy. Radiant. Glorious.
The light protects you.
What have you found?
You have found me.
Zalatath. Let us see this final message.
She will not escape me.
Windrunner will not prevent me from turning the Naru to the void. I will claim the power I was promised. They've taken a Naru prisoner? We cannot allow these monsters to possess a being of pure light.
Yeah.
This cannot stand. I'm with you, Lithraxian.
That's definitely not going to be something these light people are going to put up with. There's no time to waste. Each wasted moment risks defeat. Tell me about the Naru. Let's waste some moments then. The Naru are born of light, beacons of hope and strength for the weak hearts of mortals. They are gods among men, above you and I. I know not from where the ethereals or devouring host captured a Naru, stolen from a far-flung world, or perhaps taken prisoner from a millennia-old Draenei splinter faction. Damnable renegades. But that heresy matters little in comparison to the situation at hand. We must come to the aid of the Naru before the worst can come. With their radiance on our side, the Voidstorm end is an inevitability.
Farewell.
Might have to sleep early, exhausted today. Have a great stream. Sleep well, Synth Knight. Sorry that it's so late for you. A Naru! I refuse to let another Naru fall to darkness. Before our departure, the scouts reported they have found a nexus point connected to this forge. If the Void's forces possess a Naru, it might be where they're keeping it. I will prepare the mana cells as we conduct the search. Come.
Keep your distance from the Naru, Voidspawn. You are unworthy to bask in its radiance.
If you're going to degrade me, Lothraxian, you could at least put some effort into it.
Is Lothraxian rude to you if you're a Void Elf or Shadow Priest or something? Because I imagine he is, since he's got such an attitude.
There, imprisoned within that shield.
There we go.
Glory.
A
to the
Naru!
light.
A Naru, imprisoned. The light shall give these monsters no mercy.
Remember the mission.
The mana cells have been prepared. Set them near the pylon and its supported machinery. When it's done, I will command Alaria to ignite them from afar. But we cannot proceed until the Naru have been brought to safety. Go now, and I will make certain of her freedom. Ooh, tell me about the Naru. Many see the Naru and think of the light made manifest, but I know firsthand that they are not so easily defined. I was not born with the magical abilities you've seen me wield. I claim my true strength from a darkened Naru, Luda, who now dwells inside of me. She is the greatest source of my void powers. Mastering her has been a long and difficult journey, a journey that's given me the power to protect those I cherish. Lothraxian is right to think that a Naru on our side could turn the tides against Xalatath. See how Larry absorbed the Naru Luda? No, I've seen that before, that is fine. Tell me more about Nexus King Salhadar though. Nexus King Salhadar rules what remains of the Shadow Guard, ethereals who recklessly wield the Void. He was one of Dementius's most loyal followers. When we defeated him in Maniforge Omega, Xalatath stole him away to some distant realm. He and his ethereals broke away for a time, but soon rejoined her forces willingly. Okay, there we go. So she took him to some distant realm. They escaped, but then they came back. Salhadar may have once styled himself a conqueror, but now he is little more than Xalatath's beaten pawn. When that shield goes down, Xalatath's forces will be upon us in droves. If I'm going to detonate those mana cells from afar, I'll need an opening. Thin the devouring host of their strongest, and the rest of Xalatath's lackeys will be easier to fight off. We will make sure the shield goes down in the meantime. Good luck. Perhaps Lothraxian will be able to bring that shield down on his own, or perhaps he is a pompous blowhard. The devouring host offers its trusted soldiers fragments of a relic that can override any ethereal device, including that shield. You'll need to carve quite a swath through their forces to recover enough shards. But what do I know? I am merely unworthy Voidspawn.
Arator, keep an eye on your mother and her smug hound. I don't want it out of the light's presence.
Direct your zeal at our foes, Lothraxian. And remember that I'm not one of them.
Lothraxian was the one who told Ilaria about Locust Walk in the first place. It definitely seems weird that he's suddenly so such a zealot now. I'm struggling with my words today. Yeah. Forget Terralian. I don't think Terralian's necessarily had a big personality change, but Lothraxian, I'm finding a little bit difficult to square him with the Lothraxian I knew before.
You have visitors, Saladar. Remember what we discussed.
They will not stop me. Not this time. Shadow God, slay them.
No, don't slay me. Oh, I haven't heard one of these watchers speak before. That's disconcerting. Finally, Midnight Superior. Aww. Oddly shaped with jagged edges. Aw, I feel bad again.
Immortal, your soul shall renew my creation.
No! I'll kill you for that!
Really? At last.
Ah, another fragmented keystone, nice.
A pity Ilaria has to die. Her Dark Naru would make a far more effective weapon than this one. If only your Shadow Guard had captured it before she claimed its power all those years ago.
Of course, my pet is dead again. No spoiler, but super cool cinematic is coming ahead. Oh, cool. Looking forward to that. I've managed to stay so far away from spoilers. It's fantastic. Better your pet than you. No, I love my pets. My pets must stay home and be safe.
Your foes work quickly, Salhadar. You had best redouble your efforts to turn the Naru before it's too late. Again.
Enough of your failed threats, Zalatar. You will have your Naru, and I will have what I am owed.
I like Saladar's sass. Fights lots with Salatar. Good for him. My God. You know what? I'm playing dead. Was this partly your fault, you stupid human? Alliance. I don't hate your pet, but your pet doesn't revive you. That's all you know. Okay, combine the fragments. Ethereal technology wavers and yields in his presence. The Magister's overrun. Hey, Tira. Ooh, yep, can't get there. Where is everyone? Where are they? Oh. I need to rest and eat.
This is taking too long. Stand aside, I'll smash the damn thing.
No, Lothraxion. Champion, we need your eyes.
My eyes? What do you want my eyes for? Anyway.
What?
I hope Zalatath was watching. It'll be her turn soon.
Careful, she lurks.
Well,
Decimus
if it
glances
isn't
sideways
my
at you.
favorite little
A mortal,
monster.
receptive to outside ideas. Truly exemplary. No need to thank me. Though perhaps you'd want to free me of this bondage. I'm feeling a bit chafed by the light about now. No? Oh well.
Be careful not to have too much fun without me.
Oops, don't in that decor.
The light will always
This is taking too long.
prevail.
Every wasted moment brings us closer to ruin.
Death beckons.
We're dawdling.
We
There
need
is
that
no time to
shield down
waste.
now.
Get that shield down now. Tira's anguish tears at my Tira's anguish tears at my soul. Okay.
Complete your task and return to the Voidspire, Salhadar. You shall have the power you were promised. So long as you remain gracious.
They promised to give
in
my eyes back.
accepting It,
Lovely.
of course.
The Naru has fallen.
Ah.
All this power pledged to Zalatar. Even now, in my moment of victory, I must bow and scrape before her. How I wish I could watch you all die. Terra, destroy them!
The brightest light casts the longest shadow.
I will not allow this!
Just get Alaria to eat it.
No! You must!
It's her or us! We have to fight!
Be unmade.
Man. I'd love to not be so weak.
Avoid. It's too much.
Eritor! No!
How am I supposed to survive this fight? Arato, you could heal me, you know. Ah. The level scaling is just so bad. Like, cool. It's a mana worm, Undead Mount. That's so great. Oh. You're never as weak as when you hit level cap, right? Arator's like me, he's also struggling with level scaling.
See the monster you are, and
Who?
you will drag him into the darkness.
I never wanted you to see this.
She's gonna eat her! Ooh, what you doing? Go, Alaria! Eat her! Wow! Cool! Arator's prot paladin now, he won't heal you. That's a good point.
We failed.
Oh no!
Naru, lost to us.
Mother, the toll you've taken. We should fall back and recover.
We aren't safe here.
Everything I could muster, it was simply devoured.
Stay alert.
We were too late. All of the strength between us wasn't enough. Arator looks over his shoulder, wary. Then he crouches and places his hand on Alaria's shoulder. She responds only with a ragged exhale. Let's fall back. The Rendarai have been exploring the wilds while we've been following Lothraxion. We might be able to find their encampment nearby.
I had no idea Lady Windrunner held a dark Naru of her own. This is more than mere entertainment.
Ignore it, Arator. See to Alaria. Salvaging this mission now falls to me.
I kid you not, I was hoping Arator was going to eat the Naru. I kind of feel like at some point Arator has to embrace some sort of dark power. Just, you know, to make the shadow side of his light and shadow tattoos thing work. Hey, Arator.
It's good you are here.
We need to check on the others. What about you? You shouldn't worry about me. But Tira's pain, I felt it deep. I'm sure you did too. I know there were costs to pay in trading this path, but I haven't felt them until now. Like this until now.
What can I do?
Even the power of a Naru wasn't enough.
We need you in the fight, champion.
Danger lurks.
That was everything I had.
Know your target.
We all bear a heavy burden in this place. I feel myself slipping towards hopelessness, but we haven't failed until we refuse to stand back up. I know my mother will collect herself, but the others need to know this fight isn't over. Speak with Hiram. He and the other scouts should have information. We can start there.
Arator, you must ensure that no harm comes to Decimus. They have the answers we need. Trust me.
I do. The dark Naru within you, Mother. I never understood just how exhausting it must be to maintain control over it. Or how lonely it's been for you, protecting us from it.
For you, my son, I could endure anything. I know at times I've been somewhat cold.
Stop. Don't apologize for...
I need you to hear me, Arator. Understand. It's not the Naru within me that creates the distance.
It's the fight. I know, but you need to understand. You can't protect me from what's out there. And you can't scare me away either. My fight is by your side. What comes, Mother, we will face together.
Fair stars.
Hiram is too concerned with Astray to notice your approach. Ask for his report on the wilds.
Stay with us, Astray. Feel my hand in yours. I'm sorry, but I need a little longer with them. Check with Mela. Her report is more thorough than mine anyway.
What's this big ground shaking thing there? Was it? Hi, Mela.
Seek this life.
I'm relieved to see that you and Lady Windrunner have returned. We have found that our people are uniquely suited to survive and push back the Voidstorm, but also we are uniquely vulnerable to the allure of its power. Ask for a report on the wilds.
Hiram is too modest. You can tell him I said that.
Extensive notes in the Voids.
whispers grow ever more enticing, but we stand strong. Our mission demands it.
Extensive notes in the Voidstorm scrawled in violet ink. Mela's handwriting is remarkably neat. The rules of nature reign supreme upon this world. Every species we've stumbled upon seems designed to fight and kill. Those that aren't purely carnivores feast instead on flows of void energy. Perhaps we Renderai aren't so unlike them. There is no home world of void from what we can tell. It seems instead a planet, like any other, that exists. Sorry, this is no home world of void from what we can tell. It seems instead a planet like any other that exists at the nexus of void energies throughout the cosmos. I'm reminded of Outland. I advise similar survival tactics to those used by our kin who call themselves Sun Fury before embracing the void. We might ask Leona Darkstrider what she learned from Adara's Duskblade. Exploring the wastes remains a high priority. Natural resources born of this world are sure to be potent in our fight against Xalatath.
You're right. I should sit with the others.
Who's there? Stay away!
Okay, let's assist the overwhelmed scout by beating her up.
Dust yourself off, Rendorai. You have not succumbed yet.
The NPCs are more intelligent than us.
The army will come.
Ask how Thraxian is
How
doing.
could this have gone so wrong? We're no closer to bringing the forces of light to bear on this world. You must feel it too, champion. Awaiting betrayal. I know what must be done.
It is. Worried I'm plotting my escape? On the contrary, at this rate you'll never be rid of me. Explain yourself.
You and Lady Windrunner are simply wonderful. I have not encountered such capable mortals in my many travels. I am eager to see what violence you may next wreak.
About your father. When he... Wait. Did you hear that?
Got more things falling apart.
Light preserve you, friend. What can I do?
What was that?
You've been subverting us all along. The eradicated Decimus.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, we have to stop them. Lathraxian's boiling temper risks everything that he chooses now of all times when my mother is out of commission. There is no time. We have to go.
Eritor! Stop them!
We have to move.
Okay, I'm gonna come move. I just wanna just fly past. Thank you. Lathraxian, stop!
You are a paladin, Arator. You must see this Decimus for the monster it is!
Champion, empower me with the light, and I'll try to restrain them.
We have to stop them. Bring me the holy energy scattered around the battlefield, and I think I can use it to break them up. Hurry! Ask Arator for healing.
Jumping at shadows in fear of deceit. Quite a unique variety of Nathrazim you are, Lothraxian.
I was reforged in the light. You are blind to the truth.
Ow, ow, ow.
The light. It burns with Lothraxian's wrath. Just like my father's.
Arator's a pretty shit healer if you have to ask him for healing. Decimus reminds me of Venari? Absolutely. Very similar character. Don't you end up like collecting stuff for them as well? Like, I'm pretty sure they're gonna have some sort of bring me stuff system. Cease!
By the light's mercy, I command you both to yield. We have no shortage of enemies.
And we need not create them where we might find allies. Decimus is more than they seem.
Reveal Decimus. Ooh, what is this?
Gave myself away, did I?
You seek power, Decimus. Xalatath will not give you what you want, but her defeat might. Join us.
Truly fascinating. You continue to defy expectations.
This beast is off its leash.
There is much left
Decimus
to do.
is a far more capable Dominar than they've been letting on.
May your aim never falter.
I'm sure Lothraxian loves that.
It isn't my favorite little monster.
See, he even talks to you like Venari. In fact, Decimus and Venari and Xalatath are all kind of similar.
Light preserve you. Friend.
Xalatath, I mean, as the Shadow Woman in Classic. Senseless goblin, have you lost your mind? That thing is a monster, and you helped it evade the light's justice. You and I will have words when this mission is at its end. Lothraxian,
Of the void's
I feel
tricks.
like I need to mention this again. You're an Athrazim. You do not get to complain about people trusting creatures that shouldn't be trusted when in the same breath you want me to trust you. Anyway, I'm going to take a quick break to go get myself tea, and I will be back to finish the final quest line of, I think, Midnight. Midnight opening chapter, that is. So, see you all now. I'm back. Got tea, well, coffee, got water, ready to finish this quest line. Dawn of Reckoning.
Oh, what pleasure will you bring me today?
Despite that spirited display, I'm inclined to help you. After all, what's a little violence between friends? And since we're friends, I'll let you in on a secret. Shutting down the storm is only possible from inside the Nexus points. Of course you can't just walk in, you need the mantle of predation. Decimus seems to savor the words. Do I have your attention? Let's shake the dust off and discuss this somewhere civilized. Meet me at my estate. Estate? It's got a house? Domina live in houses?
And if you come across...
Follow this creature to its foul den.
If you prefer to keep throwing Naru at Nexus points, don't let me stop you.
Lathraxian again was the one who pointed Ilaria towards the void, so I don't get it. Welcome back. Thank you, Zara.
Glory to the
Census.
light.
Oh, he's ready. Okay, let's say well.
The Naru, dead. Now we're to trust this monstrosity.
No, but we need them. They've had every opportunity to betray us.
And they will. Have you learned nothing from Karesh? What did your mentor's trust in the Void bring him?
Careful! The Void never offers fair choices. Locust Walker understood that better than anyone. After his demise, I asked myself again and again what I could have done to prevent it. But then I came to realize what Locust Walker knew from the start. It didn't matter that Xalatath was always going to turn on us. If the only way to stop one monster is to work with another, what choice is there?
We fought together for 1,000 years. Do you not trust me?
I do, Lothraxian. When Decimus does betray us, I trust you to put them down.
Interesting logic from Ilaria there. Like, so why would you unshackle Decimus then? Just because you get more help from them that way? But like, if you know you can't trust them, why would you unshackle them? Seems, and also, that's the lesson she took from Koresh? That's the lesson? Not that Locust Walker was overly arrogant with his hubris. No, it was that Locust Walker was right. And sometimes you just have to get betrayed.
The rest of our party
Interesting.
arrives. Were there time, I'd have you for dinner. Just the Azerothian
Invading the
kind
seat
that
of
you
Xalatath's
for.
host with such a paltry force. Is it delightful arrogance or pitiful desperation? You said maybe to large caves or estates to them? Maybe, but I mean, this is nice staircase to his estate, whether it's a cave or not.
Oh, and
Guests
it's
are a
you
rare
again.
treat for a Dominar, especially ones that come of their own accord. Tywin. It seems we all wish to stop the boy.
Be careful not to have too much fun without me.
Come here. Come here. Psst, psst, psst. You're getting kitty loves there. Don't stop him. I think Ilaria said that only to please Lothraxian. Fair enough. Maybe. It seems we all wish to stop the Voidstorm. Common ground, a rare thing here. I'll even tell you how to do it, and all I ask in return is for you to let me enjoy the show. And no doubt something I've got to bring them. But you must be tired. Show yourself around and help yourself to the amenities. Then we will continue our discussion. Don't take too long. There is much to see, and the storm rages on.
Make yourself at home. Then we can discuss weakening the storm.
This cat is being so
Keep your
needy
weapons
today.
close. Trust nothing the Void offers.
Oh, so Losraxian decided to come with, after all. Okay, first place I'm stopping by is I see some decor specialists.
I offer rare goods from distant realms.
It's all void stuff. Pretty cool. I like the kettle. Nice floaty table thingy. That's great. Put off bed. Empty box. Crate. Oh, it looks like they're selling stuff that you get through the quest line. They're selling the copies.
I hope you find your purchase.
At least some of that is definitely from the quest line. Never before have we had such an opportunity to study the Void. Inquire about Amanda's research. Being here is an opportunity. Our understanding of the Void will grow by leaps and bounds if we learn from the Dominar. Assist me when you are able.
This is the most stable place for a portal, but Decimus's beast is in the way.
Locked behind its own specific currency, I bet. That currency that they had, it's like, it's what appears to be, it's called Voidlight Marl. It appears to be this expansion's version of resonance crystals. So I hope we get more of them in this expansion than the resonance crystals we got in freaking War Within. Look around this place. The spires, the buildings, these were not built. They were shaped, swollen rock molded by void magic. The control a Dominar has over the void is truly remarkable. Think of all we could learn from them.
Maintain focus and control.
That's not who I was supposed to talk to. What am I supposed to do here? Oh.
The void feels honed here. Perhaps the work of Decimus.
Cool. New portal.
Careful, champion. This beast looks hungry.
More creatures.
We fight. It seems even the skies here are full of teeth.
Chatwood.
I thought you and Lithraxian were friends.
We were. We are. He's not wrong to distrust the Void. I only wish he would trust me.
Hospitus. What a great name. Rest, fleshling. Find succor. Amazing that they've got all this human appropriate food on them.
Come, friend. I have so much to show you.
Let's ask about the mantle of predation. Is this earnest curiosity, or do I detect a hint of suspicion? You injure me, friend. I've been open and forthcoming as blood from a wound. The mantle of predation is carved by many, but it must be earned. Xalatath grants it to whomever climbs the cosmic ladder, each rung built from the bones of their prey. Alas, it is a troublesome gift. Power attracts power, and so whoever possesses it must always be cautious. Always be waiting for fangs to sink into their neck. Perhaps that's why Zalatath enjoys handing it out. What better way to keep his servants sharp and paranoid?
Well, if it isn't my favorite little monster.
Comfortable? So nice to see someone appreciate my hospitality. Now I suppose we must discuss business before your glowing friend has another tantrum.
Oh, and it's you again.
Your friend's scheme to blow up the Nexus Point was adorable. You all look so determined. I didn't have the heart to tell you how simple the solution really is. The mantle predation will allow you to enter the Nexus Points and weaken the storm. Alas, it's claiming the mantle that will truly test you. Borrow my pet. See through his eyes. I'll show you what you'll steal the mantle from.
Borrow my pet's sight. I'll tell you how to weaken the storm.
It's good you are here.
Decimus seems oddly eager to help us. I don't relish working with someone whose motives I can't understand.
Be alert. Why are you so eager to help us?
I am a creature of passion.
A creature without purpose, like every fiend from the Void.
Watching your struggles blazing bright against an uncaring cosmos. Oh, it's delicious. Zalatath would devour your world. All worlds. Even the stars. She would leave nothing but an empty abyss. Can you imagine anything more dull?
Loyalty is so contrary to the Void that you betray your master out of boredom?
I need no master. We should all obey our own appetites.
Some of us serve greater purposes than hunger, beast.
The cosmos is a feast, Lightling. Why not enjoy it?
Favorite little monster, bro, is Decimus secretly Lady Gaga. That would be so great. Okay. I better get one of these jellyfish as a mount soon. For a pet.
The key to weakening the storm is an artifact known as the Mantle of Predation. With it, you may enter a Nexus Point and simply shut it down. Doing so will nullify the others in a cascade.
I need the pet. Okay, what am I supposed to do about these guys who are circling overhead? I don't see anything to scout. Oh, it's on the outside. Where? How do I get there? Oh, maybe it's on the bottom floor. Oh man. Okay, well, this spell clearly doesn't work. No, not on the bottom floor. This is very frustrating. Oh, I can fly. Okay, never mind. Orange Dan, thank you for the gifted subs.
Why
Amazing.
merely shut down the Nexus points? We should raise them from within.
Ah, very happy for some gifted
And
subs.
cause
Thank
an
you.
energy surge that would obliterate precious Silvermoon? Shut them down safely. Spare your poor city. Lord Terminus. He keeps the mantle at the Obscurian Citadel. How fortunate that he's busy here, leaving his vault unguarded.
That's what I was thinking. It was not that hard for me.
Hello, little muscle.
Yeah, I'm an
How
idiot.
did you drift so close?
Oh, he's got the mantle. Okay, that's what we needed to know. Just as an update, there's the cat. He's decided he's going to sleep on my desk. So there you have it. Simply steal the mantle from Terminus. I'd recommend acting quickly. Who knows what Terminus will return to the Obscurian Citadel. Or when, sorry. A shame about Cyphers. I was planning to devour him myself once I'd fattened him up.
Steal the mantle of predation. Enter a nexus point and weaken the storm. Oh, Terminus will be humiliated.
Seems like a plan. Edge of the Abyss. I don't trust Decimus any more than the rest of the beasts here. I do trust that they only serve themselves. Seems having Xalatath as a master isn't to their taste. We can turn one foe against the other. Even Nothraxian would agree if he weren't so stubborn. If this mantle of predation will let us stop the storm, then it's our best shot. A troop of Rendorai have been scouting the Obscurian Citadel. We'll meet with them and see what they've learned.
Make haste. We should have the mantle before Terminus returns to his citadel.
Let's go hear what these scouts have to say.
In his absence, Terminus isn't.
Lieutenants grow access to his vault. I hate it when they cut off like
What
that.
have you seen?
We took the liberty of scouting while you were at the Howling Ridge. There's a disturbing concentration of void creatures here.
Death to Terentia controls the trench. Severum guards the upper citadel.
I'll hunt down Severum. You and this void spawn can handle the trench.
This is no time to go off on your own.
We'll follow him, my lady. Rendorai with me!
What do you use to make the quest boxes look like that? I should just have a sticker up or like a sign behind me that just says it's Dialogue UI, because I get asked that a lot. The add-on is called Dialogue UI. It's a fantastic add-on. Best of all, it isn't vibe coded, so it won't slow down your game like a lot of the newer add-ons do. I don't like dividing our forces, not when this much is at stake. Let's not rush in like Lothraxian. See what Decimus knows. I'd rather not hunt a Dominar unprepared.
I see through her plots.
You could put it on the Twitch page under the FAQ system. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I mean, people still ask, but I may as well put it there anyway. You can make a command with a link to add-on. Exclamation UI. If I could just make a command that if it sees someone ask the question, it just tells them. Or maybe you can have a thing that routinely posts in chat, right? I could set that up where just every 10 minutes or so it goes, it's Dialogue UI. I expected an army, but this is chaos. Beasts pouring from the void, gorging themselves, taking captives for sport. Our mission is to claim the mantle, but we can't ignore this. Sooner or later, these forces will be loosed against Silvermoon. Any blows we strike now will save lives down there. Starve their forces, stem the flow of the beast from the void, and free every captive they've abducted. And I get a rug! Smell that? The delicious charnel house stench of Obscurian Citadel. A bit unrefined for my taste, but it has a certain violent charm. 2 sigils. You'll need both to open Terminus's vault and claim the mantle. The first belongs to Terentia, petty ruler of the Sad Trench. Too ambitious for Terminus to bring her into his inner circle, too cowardly to strike out on her own. So here she cowers behind an unbreakable shield of void. She's terrified of losing her already meager holdings. What a pity. Slaughter your way through the trench. The potential emergence of a new apex predator is something she won't ignore.
Break her toys and fight to the top of the food chain. Dear little Torrentia will take it as a challenge.
Void tainted flesh destroyed. These look like Draenei. Or broken. Cool. I found these mobs to be stronger than expected, especially in packs. Yeah, I mean, at the moment, scaling with everything is kind of awful. So I imagine this area will be quite tricky. At least I'm level 87. Only 3 levels away from 90. Finally catching up with you, true Villamani. Lumberjacking. Hey! I honestly use professions to go from 89 to 90 because enemies get scary. I'm not yet sure how I'm gonna get there. I wish I knew what those guys were saying. There are still some rares that are so hard for me to solo, and I level 224 or so. Professions provided me about 3/4 of a level from 88 towards 89. Nice. I've already done a whole bunch of profession stuff for my alchemy profession stuff, but I haven't done any of my dual crafting stuff.
How many worlds have suffered the Void's violence?
Ooh, what's this? Harpoon of extirpation. Yeah, pretty cool. Voidy weapon. I don't stop into your Twitch very often, but I'm glad to help support. I watch your YouTube videos and think I found you originally because you had worked on videos with someone else. I want to say they were Lord videos, but I don't remember who you were doing them with. Oh, thank you. It could have been Taliesin and Evertel. I write for them occasionally. It could have been the podcast I do with True Villain Manny. It could have been, I used to write for Wowhead. You might have seen me there. But thank you very much. I'm glad you enjoy the videos. I do have another lore video coming out hopefully this week.
You'll bleed out
So
the rest.
okay, let's go deal with this lady.
Light preserve you, friend. We must
Inquire
protect those in
about the
need.
captives. Was it foolish to hope that only our world would be subject to the Void's hunger? Yes. Look around us. Paladins from the Sunwell, defenders of Silvermoon, but there are others too. Off-worlders whose garb I do not recognize. How do we defeat an enemy as hungry and indiscriminate as the Void?
What can I do?
This is what my mother has battled on her own for all these years. I won't let her shoulder that battle alone anymore.
We need you in the fight, champion.
I mean, technically she's battling the Legion, not the Void, but okay.
There's no time for caution.
Do you sense it? Every beast here either fears you or wants to kill you. Even their mistress cannot ignore you now. For all their power, these Domina still behave like beasts. That's good for us. Wolves try to avoid each other, but if one threatens another territory, they'll fight to the death. By now, I think you've more than proven that you're a threat. Torrentia can't back down if you challenge her. It would go against her nature. So take the fight to her, slay her, and claim her sigil. This cat is being ridiculous. You should see him. He's just being such a baby.
Challenge
So if you see me
Terentia
doing
and
this,
claim her
it's because of
sigil.
this cat.
Erator, let's regroup with the others in the upper citadel.
Okay, let's go defeat Torrentia.
I'll feed you to the beasts.
We want Cat for prayers. Yeah, best cat. He can be the channel president. Tywin! Now he's in front of my screen. Come sit here. Come sit with me.
No, you won't take this from me.
Yeah. There you go. I love the one ear in the frame of the camera. Yeah. Okay. I guess that's exactly what I'll do.
Wait! I bow to your strength. Let me serve you. Together we...
Shame.
Stirring. Some friendly advice. Never trust a Dominar who feigns subservience.
You mean like you, Decimus, right? That's what you're saying is don't trust you.
Devour it. Feel her authority become yours.
A burning symbol of ambition. The essence of Torrentia's authority. I'm sorry, we're what? We're gonna eat it? I didn't sign up to eat things. That seems very weird, Decimus. Yes? Ah! Apparently I'm void now.
Delicious. Already halfway to unlocking the mantle.
Wait, pause. That's exactly what he's telling you. Vested with Torrentia's authority by consuming her sigil. What is with those bags? I was doing engineering and I made those goggles to level my engineering, and I need to send them to my enchanter to disenchant them, but my enchanter can't come through to midnight yet, so I'm waiting until I unlock the intro skip before I send them over to the enchanter. That's what's going on there. Kitty. Yes, Kitty. Yes.
You abandon them?
Acceptable losses. The Void Elves knew the risks.
So you're saying the goggles, they do nothing? Pretty much.
Don't assume.
Have you claimed Torrentia's sigil? I ate it. I don't know if I was supposed to.
Danger lurks.
Okay, apparently Lothraxian's the one in trouble here, not me. I've never known Lothraxian to be careless like this, throwing lives away, charging in blind. Doesn't he know he's not leading an army here? At least you've done your part. Let's try to salvage the mission. Okay,
Careful. She lurks.
Something's going on with the light aligned people, right? Like it's making them confused. They're not acting like themselves. It's the same thing with Tyrallion. Or become prey. Lothraxian's acting like we have an army, but a single Ultradon will tear through us if we're caught off guard. We need to be smarter. I've watched the beasts of this world, studied them, tracked them, killed them. They prey on weakness and cull their own kind at the first sign of frailty. Harvest carry an essence from the carcasses around the citadel. Use it to mark Ultradons. Other beasts will pounce, thinking they're wounded or dying. Let them tear each other apart, then clean up what's left. Alaria's judgment is clouded. She spent too much time steeped in void. I've prosecuted campaigns across the cosmos. Casualties are inevitable. I could not command if the loss of every soldier broke my will. We have the information we need, the location of the sigil bearer. The fiends whisper of a dominar named Severum. Slay him and take his sigil. Then we can be rid of this place. Acceptable losses. I hope I never find it that easy to dismiss the deaths of friends and comrades. What use is the light if it leaves us as callous as our enemies? Sideras was nearly killed. Luckily, he escaped through a rift. Riftblade Maela led the others in a fighting retreat. Find her. Hopefully they stuck together. I can't leave Sideras, not until he's stable.
Remain here, Lothraxian. You've already put this mission at risk.
Risk? You trust the word of a Dominar over mine?
Wow, there's been so much bickering the whole way through midnight. Everyone's fighting. Everyone's like bickering. It's really interesting. It's like, yeah, we're all technically on the same side, but tensions are very high. I'm quite enjoying it. It's almost as if there might be a reason for it. Almost, eh? Technically, Lothraxian was put in charge of the mission over even the hero. Well, on the side of the Alliance / Army of the Light, but as a goblin, member of the Horde, I do feel like it is my duty and my right to disobey him as much as possible. Where's the Ultradons? They're around the edges of the quest area. Yeah, I found them now. They look like... What are those creatures in Fallout? With the horns? They look like those guys. To me, anyway. Like voidy ones. Death claws. That's the one. Yeah, they look like death claws. Voidy death claws. There's more. Ow, ow, ow. After I've finished the main quest, and I'm gonna go unlock the prey system. I haven't unlocked that yet. I didn't want to be irritated by the prey system while I was on the main quest line, but I don't mind it while I'm on side quests. Severum Sigil.
More for the feast.
I like Severum's bracelet thingies that he's got going there. Ah, Pet is dead. What exactly is the prey mode? I only have the vaguest idea because I've kind of like sort of half paid attention to news stories about it. But essentially, it seems to be a challenge mode for open world content where you're going to be stalked by creatures, or you're going to stalk creatures, or you're basically going to get fights. You're going to fight things. And you can level your way up and earn cool rewards, and it's got decor rewards, which is all that I care about. So
hungry.
A hollow symbol of hunger, the essence of Severum's authority. Starved, empty, feed. A corroded grating covers the entrance to a lightless cell. You cannot see what lurks below, but there are sounds of movement. Clanking chains and wet footsteps echo up from the blackness. A hungry voice comes from somewhere in the depths. Meat. Feed. Prey system isn't that bad on normal mode. Like hard mode for remix. I think it's more like a delve, only but open world. Like the nemesis in the delve. Oh, there's the meat. Also awards additional random world quests. Oh, really? Okay. Yeah. I don't have any more meat. Oh, there we go. Cool. Bloody sack. Got a hungry black hole, which is a toy. Let's see what that does. Oh my word, are you kidding? Okay, silly game. What am Severum Sigil consumed? Do I have Severum Sigil? I do. Let me not eat. I love this whole let me go around eating void, but like, yeah, that's not a concerning thing to do at all. Similar, the difference being you specifically targeted. Bingo, except it has an effect on open world mobs, at least in harder modes like in Remix.
Anything to report?
The Ultradons had our scent as soon as we passed the main gate. We were separated. Lothraxian didn't even look back. Well, regrouped with Ilaria and Arator.
I was separated from Hyron and Lady Darkland. You must find them.
Lady Darkland, we must find. Oh, she'll be fine. She's got her void guy looking after her. Yeah, there she is. I knew she'd be fine.
Walk your own path.
The Ultradons may have had me if Hyron hadn't distracted them. The void he unveiled, it was like an eclipse. I'll find Hyron.
Unfind that old fool. I'll give him an earful for playing hero.
Harder modes also come with affixes like Mystic Dungeons. I gotta tell you, it sounds terrible.
Try to lure them away.
But
Work
maybe I'll
a
enjoy
little
it.
Too well.
I tried to give the others an opening. Hyron breathes heavily. Nearly had it till the last few showed up. Did they make it? Darkland and Mela.
Good. Tell Astray I'm sorry. I don't think I'll make it back
Ah,
in time.
Hyron's dying. Bye, Hyron. A battle journal carried by Riftwalker Hyron. Oh, and I can't read it. Sorry, Hyron. Oh, they're underneath.
Champion, where's Hieron? Is he... It's...
Sorry,
There's no
Arator.
place for a tender heart, boy.
Lothraxian should know better than this.
What can I do?
This isn't right. Hyron didn't come here to die. The light should protect people, not lead them to their deaths. Arator seems lost in thought. Thank you. I'll make sure to give his journal to the others.
Be alert for opportunities to help.
Lothraxian, you dick.
The light will always
Would that we could
prevail.
put every Voidspawn to the sword.
Glory to the
Well
light.
done. Soon we'll have the mantle of predation and no longer need Decimus. Do not mistake their usefulness for allegiance, as Ilaria has.
Remember the mission.
We aren't safe here.
Good hunting. With the Ultradons dead, we may just be able to get out of here alive. Cool, she's giving me one of the cosmic tables.
Use everything at your disposal.
Let's move quickly. We need to steal the mantle before Terminus returns and before Lothraxian does something rash. I understand this place grates on him, but he should know to trust my instincts. I thought we had fought together long enough to earn that. Let's end this. Ready when you are.
Make ready. It's time we claim the mantle of predation.
He makes me want to play a Riftwalker class. A Riftwalker class?
The army will come.
We're close to ending this. Better to dispose of Decimus now before they have the chance to betray us. Stay well and listen.
Soon we'll have all we need. We should strike down this wretch before their hunger turns on us.
Don't you think we have enough enemies ahead of us? I'll take allies where I can get them.
The Void holds allegiance to none. It corrupts and confounds, makes enemies of friends, twists right into wrong.
The light isn't harmless either. I felt its fury, seen the sacrifices it can compel us to make.
I have served the light for millennia. I understand sacrifice better than you ever could.
then don't become numb to it. We all fight for the same cause.
Yet only I seem to understand what is at stake.
You have found me.
Are you ready? We're close, yet I feel more unease than ever. Tell Larry you're ready to claim the mantle.
Stay together. No one fights alone. No one gets left behind.
This is a cool area.
Can you feel it? The mantle is close at hand.
Don't look so eager, beast. You fooled Dolaria, but I see through you.
That look in Lothraxian's eyes is the same I saw in Father's.
I wish Terralion were here. Lothraxian might listen to him.
I honestly think it would have been Terralion would have been a better choice to send here. I don't know why they didn't.
Claim the mantle. We'll watch your back.
Oh, okay. I mean, I'll do that then. Hey, look, a nice big chest just out in the open. Oh no, who could have predicted
Away
this?
for but a moment, and the vermin move in. You were right to alert me, Decimus.
God damn it,
I warned
Decimus!
you. This was always their plot.
To keep our magnificent lord entertained, friends. I'd so hate for him to lose interest.
What did I miss? Why wait until now to betray us?
Gee, I wonder, Ilaria. Are you alright? I must have missed something. Why did Decimus bother helping us at all? They could have betrayed us at any time. It doesn't make sense. Ilaria not beating the allegations here. I don't see Decimus. For all their glee at handing us over, I'd expect they want to watch
She
the
will
fight.
not escape me.
What could be more important to a Dominar than enjoying a battle? Ilaria knocks another arrow. Answers can wait. Right now we need to survive.
Weapons ready. We'll make ourselves an opening and deal with Decimus afterward.
Enemies slaughtered. A quest where you gotta kill 30 enemies when you're really weak because of level scaling feels like they didn't think that through. At least Aratul is strong.
Trusting Decimus was madness!
I don't understand. They could have betrayed us at any time.
You are not weak. Embrace the light and unleash your true power. Feels like a trap, Manny.
I knew you were blind to the Void's schemes.
Oh boy.
No, something's not right. Decimus would not miss this spectacle.
Such dull
Oh boy.
camaraderie. You shall learn your place as Decimus has.
Camaraderie.
Fight one another or die. I will cull these weak distractions.
Decimus's plan. Keep Terminus's eyes on us, champion.
Are you mad, Deliria?
Okay, let's see how this goes. Alejandro, I'd really rather not fight you.
I know you can do more.
Not because I don't want to kill you, but because I'm pretty sure I'm weak and you're strong. Jeez.
Entertain, Terminus! Come down here if you dare!
No, traps are laid in darkness. With the light, all things are clear. Uh-oh. True villain Manny is being affected by the light, everyone. Decimus did tell us not to trust any Dominant. That is correct. He was very straightforward and upfront.
Not bad, but it's time to end this.
Oh, what you doing? What you doing? Oh, Ilaria.
I see now why Salazar is so fascinated by you mortals. Oh, Decimus, my mantle.
It suits me, yes? Now for the victory feast. As for my dear guests, pardon the deception.
Don't
You
eat me.
made an exquisite distraction.
A distraction? I will annihilate you.
Lothraxian, hold! We have what we need to finish this.
And you still need me. Only a Dominar can use the mantle. Surely I mentioned that.
How many betrayals before you see the truth? He is playing us for fools.
Decimus is not our enemy.
You are blind. You are all blind. I will tear the Nexus points apart and end this accursed storm once and for all.
Okay. Sorry, Lothraxian. I know I'm in the wrong place for this, but Final Fantasy XIV had a whole X-Pack for light isn't always good, and even the trailer for Shadowbringers told you become the warrior of darkness. So what you're saying is World of Warcraft is copying Final Fantasy's notes again. Lothraxian's going to tear the Nexus points apart, even if it costs us Silvermoon. There is no time. Lothraxian already has the lead. Get to Nexus Point Xenos. We'll meet you there.
If he damages the Nexus Point, the resulting energy surge will obliterate your precious Silvermoon.
We need to stop him. Mela, get the others back to Howling Ridge.
Well, it was fun watching until reading that comment. Bye. What comments? The Shadowbringers one, is that a spoiler or something? I mean, isn't that a pretty old expansion?
Damn, he's already torn his way in. We aren't safe here.
He's already here. We have to stop him. If he destroys the Nexus points, everyone we're fighting for could perish. I'll try to talk him down, but even if I can't, I have to. Alaria's face clouds. No hesitation. We end this, one way or another. Okay, so it's
Stop that light-addled fool. Then I will join you and use the mantle to weaken the storm.
You have found me.
Follow dungeon. Are you ready? Stay a while.
I see
and
through
listen.
her plots. All this time, Lothraxion thought that my judgment had been compromised by the Void. Now his zealotry threatens all of Silvermoon.
I've seen this before. In the Scarlet Crusade, in Father, even in myself. Given who Lothraxion was before he embraced the light, maybe his conviction was the only thing that could anchor him in a place like this.
Perhaps. For 1,000 years, I saw the light bolster the resolve of its champions. But it also changed them. Lothraxion was obviously no exception, and neither was Turalyon. More than anything, that was what I feared for you, Arator. Not that you would come to harm, but that the light would alter you forever. That in the face of peril, you, like Lothraxion, would lose yourself to wrath, like I risk losing myself to the Void.
I understand, but I promise you that it will never happen. Not for me and not for you. We're Windrunners after all. No outside force has ever succeeded in telling us what to do.
Then
That's
let us
not
save
true.
Silvermoon together, as Windrunners.
A nice moment.
Danger lurks.
Anyway, I was going to say, I like to think the two games share notes with each other. Yeah, I mean, I don't play Final Fantasy, but I've heard that there's a lot of parallels. So, be wary, we have to stop Lothraxion.
Lothraxion, give up this foolishness! We have already won!
You put all of Silvermoon in danger! This isn't worth the risk! There seem to be a few pieces missing. We have to find them if we're going to stop Lothraxion.
Now, unfortunately, the follower dungeons, when I'm this undergeared during the scaling, are a bit of a pain. So, buckle in. These followers are useless. I guess I could, like, queue for a normal dungeon, but I don't want to risk getting a group that speeds on ahead and I don't get to enjoy whatever lore is around. Can we maybe skip this pack and not pull them? Would that be okay, followers? Looks like we can't do that anyway. Alright, let's skill them. Oh, I've got unspent talent points. I hope he does take up the Windrunner name. I have no clue what Turalyon's surname is at this point. Nobody knows what Turalyon's surname is. It's just Turalyon, like sure. He's that famous. Turalyon, light subtleness of a hammer. Maybe his name is Turalyon. I keep forgetting I need to update my talent points. Illyria's surname certainly isn't Turalian. But then they never did get officially married. So he can't be Turalian Windrunner either. You're right, he's just like Sure singing from the top of Silvermoon Spires. Do you believe in the light anymore? Exactly. They do tell you his last name in the questing, maybe during Arathor's journey. They do? I don't think that... Surely not. Surely not. Don't you mean when they refer to Arathor the Redeemer? Because Turalian doesn't have a surname. I mean, if they do, then I definitely missed that.
is showing me a critical failure, Chief Warwick.
Hurry up those repairs! If we aren't careful, that will be all of us!
Sorry, baby. Sorry. I'll give you a fight. Good grief. Find someone who loves you like Blizzard loves making you kill tons and tons of meaningless trash. I'm mistaken, it appears he has no canon last name. Yeah, I'm afraid I don't think he ever did get a surname. But I mean, quite a few of those early characters don't have a last name. It's possible that last names were only something that came in style later on. I think giving him a last name now would sound weird. Thrall doesn't have a last name. Yeah. Mind you, his first name isn't Thrall either. It's supposed to be Goel. Boy, that was weird. And his name is supposed to be Goel, but nobody ever really stuck to calling him that. Everyone just calls him Thrall. I think the only person who calls him Goel is his wife. The player characters are just keeping up with tradition. Unfortunately, I wish they would give us last names. I'd love to have a last name for my character. But yeah. On the other hand, I don't know if I want to figure out a last name for every single alt I have. But I would like my main to have a last name. Maybe if they introduce weddings like they've hinted at, then maybe you get to have a last name.
More
of you mindless intruders! Stay away from my work! A good Korite always has his tools! A good Korite always has his tools! A good Korite always has his tools!
Use that to break ley line activity.
My power output is peaking!
I think I did that okay, but I probably should have stood in that cross section. On the other hand, that might have hurt me more.
A good Korite always has his tools!
They're in the cross section.
A good Korite always has his tools! But my job isn't done! There's still...
Don't forget to send the conduits.
Oh. He has a full name. Goel plot device. Imagine you discover your birth name no longer have to be called Thrall, and none of your friends use it.
You will realize I was right, Illyria. Your judgment has been clouded by the Void, as it always does.
My vision has never been clearer, Lothraxian. But I don't want to believe it.
Sorry, Kitty. But like, I mean, if you're used to the name Thrall, then changing it might just feel weird. Like, maybe he wants to have a cool new name, but maybe it never, like, worked. Maybe he never felt like it gelled with him. Oops. Or maybe now, because Agra is the one who calls him Thrall so often, maybe it feels a bit weird if someone else calls him Thrall. It would be like someone else calling you darling, you know? It's become the pet name. I mean, Goel. Ah, this dungeon isn't so bad. Don't pull, don't pull. Oh. Alternatively, pull everyone. That is always an option.
What a miserable display! You have all failed in your purpose!
Kitty. Sorry.
Is there no end to you intruders? Do us all a favor and die before I have to kill you myself.
What does that mean? Is there no end to intruders? Who else intruded? Is she talking about Lathraxian, maybe?
Prove your worth, you pathetic lackeys!
Looking forward to dungeon groups where the tank runs ahead, pulls every single mob in one wing, and then everyone dies because they overpulled. It's going to be a lot of fun. DK, have you explored the isle to the west of Zulaman? I have not. The one that's teleports you out when you go into it. The one that's going to be the next patch zone. No, I have not. But I'm very intrigued, as we all
Minions, do
are,
not
to know more.
disappoint me again!
God, she's sending more minions? Good grief, how many mobs do I have to kill before this boss fight? Dungeons are so boring. I swear to God, if she sends any more. Finally. Come on, help, hurry up.
Yet another battle? I am still wounded from the last one! There will be no end to your suffering. Eliminate these intruders or be devoured! There will be no end to your suffering. The light still burns! Curse that damn Knack regime!
Strike from the lights.
will be no end to your suffering. Go! Show me why I tolerate your incompetence! There will be no end to your suffering. The light still burns! Curse that damn Nat regime! There will be no end to your suffering. Oh, this.
Finally.
Wretched Zealot.
You got the last conduit. Make sure to send them over.
So we're not eating these? I never know. Stand in the light will empower your strikes. True villain Manny, I don't trust you. I never know what I'm supposed to do with this void stuff. Am I supposed to use it in consoles? Am I supposed to eat it? Am I supposed to be teleported with it? Who knows?
Lothraxion, this isn't what the light demands of us. Think of the lives that will be lost. Just trust us.
You of them all I thought would understand, Arator. Ashamed that the Void has corrupted you too.
Oh, Lothraxion. I don't... I don't understand. Am I doing this right? Channel on the console. I guess I have to kill this guy first before it will let me do the channeling properly. There we go. There we go. Yeah, it was just because I was in combat. Thank you. Decimus, the all rage baiting. Quiet.
The console is working. Starting the bridge now.
Finally. Stupid bridge. Of course we gotta kill lingering images. Light rot. Here, kitty.
Choose to go against the light's will.
Can we just knock him out, please?
You will see the light's wrath.
Ow. What the hell? Wow, looks like a mechanic that's a ripe pain in Mythic Plus.
You will see the light's wrath. The light will cleanse.
Ah, I don't want the light to cleanse. Where is he? Oh God.
You will not stop what the light demands.
Great.
You will see the light's wrath.
Okay, Lathraxian, I'm on board of you now. I've actually decided you can die.
You will see the light's wrath. You will
Yay!
see.
I'm sorry, Lathraxian. But thank you for the
Farewell,
decor.
old friend.
I have all I need. Mourn your friend after we save your city.
It
It's
does
over.
feel...
Come through the portal.
It does feel ridiculous that that's the end of Lathraxian. Deco over Lathraxian any day. Exactly. But yeah, like... I think that's a shame. I think they wasted a really interesting character. Unless he's connected to the Nexus and hasn't died, because that's possible. Maybe he is playing the long game. This whole thing was just that so that he could leave and return to his Nasrazim masters. Yeah, what if this is his deception?
What pleasure will you
I
bring
mean,
me
it's
today?
always a possibility, isn't it? You can never fully believe Lathraxian. You can never fully believe anything to do with the Dreadlords, even when a Dreadlord is someone like Lathraxian. Well done. Watching you fight is exhilarating, as always. Pity about your friend. Why are lightlings always so eager to throw their lives away? Yeah, shut it down.
We've destabilized the pylon network, Decimus. Time to make good on your promise.
I am as good as my word, mortal.
And his word is not very good.
I knew it would work.
You are a marvel to me, Arator. Please know how proud I am of the man you've become.
Mother,
I feared that you coming to this place, fighting these horrors, would wear you down, harden your heart, as it has mine.
That could never happen. I have something this darkness could never touch. All those years alone, Mother, I finally have what I always longed for. You.
Tyrellian!
You have your orders. Move out!
These character models are so legitimately leap years ahead of where we started. I know, right? They look great.
Don't assume victory.
I always feared my powers would turn against those I care for, but in my mind, it was always a moment of weakness, the darkened Naru within me finding a crack to slip free. I never imagined my hand being forced by one of my oldest
There's
comrades.
no time for caution.
It is over. We can breathe. If only for a moment. Tyrellian is busying himself with the troops. We need to let him know what they'll face here. Tell him about Lothraxion. Lyra shakes her head. Thank you. Even when my thoughts feel clouded, you never seem to waver. Go, give Lorthamar my report. Arator and I will brief Tyrellian.
Give
We're finally
Lorthamar
there.
my report. Tell him we did what we had to.
I'm sure Lothraxion felt the same.
So wait, I don't get to watch their... I don't get to watch them talking to Tyrellian? Tyrellian, insert last name here. Oh well, yeah, let's go talk to Lorthamar.
Champion, thank the light. With the storm breaking, we just might win this.
Daylight is breaking. This was an impossible mission. We won't forget the sacrifices that brought us a fighting chance. Still, I know not every victory feels worthy of celebration. When war forces us to choose between friendship and duty, there are many who would be unable to act. We will not squander the opportunity you've given us. Now our counter-offensive begins.
You made the right choice. The only choice. Now, we can truly begin to fight back.
Aldiel Shalah.
Yay! Finery funds. Ooh, I'll go use those. I have earned the achievement Midnight. Woo! Now I just need to get to level 90. Big rats on completing the level up campaign. May the light be with you as you grind to 90. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
The eternal sun.
The last push. Our forces are starting to move out to take the fight to Xalatath. I've received words there are many areas that you visited that could still use some aid. We must focus our attention on the counter-offensive. Can you help those who are in need?
We shall not falter.
I can do. So I am going to take a short break and then I'm going to come back and we'll take a look at what can be done to get to 90. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all the congratulations. Very excited to have finished the entire stream, quest line on stream. And hopefully I'm going to do the same with all of the side quests. But yeah, take a short break. I'll be back soon. I just finished the campaign 10 minutes ago. Great going, Alex Strider. Alex Strider. That's the great part. Even though you've completed the main storyline, there's plenty of story left to continue. Yeah, and apparently the side quests are excellent. So I didn't realize how late it actually is already. I'm not going to have much time to do much more on stream today. But I will be streaming again tomorrow. I'm probably streaming every day this week. Your reputation precedes you. Lord Saltheral sends his most sincere greetings, along with a cordial invitation to join him at his estate south of Silvermoon. A portion of the grounds have been carved out as a decadent haven for those seeking refined company and a pleasant conversation. He believes you would bring a unique perspective. He looks you over with a hint of polite disdain. Receiving an invitation is a rare honor. His lordship hopes you will accept. I love Lord Saltheral. I shall inform Lord Saltheral that he may expect your swift arrival. Yeah, so I'll just get started on a couple of the purple quests. Hey, Blur Bubbles, can you hear me? I bring a message from Magister Umbric. I bring word from Magister Umbric. His apprentice, Leona, has been preoccupied with the desire to learn how the ways of the Illidari. Some great writing there. She apparently found another demon hunter willing to train her, should she prove herself worthy. But after what happened the last time she sought such a mentor, Umbric is concerned for her safety. Umbric requests you join Leona for this trial. Make sure she is not getting involved in something she is not prepared to handle. Stable collection at last. Meet Leona and a new demon hunter in Koresh. Umbric will be grateful. I hope the praise system's one of these one of these purple exclamation marks. Otherwise, I've got to go look up what the praise system, how to start the praise system. Elder Hagar, it won't be this woman.
What do the roots bring?
The war beyond the roots. Your actions in Haranda caused quite an uproar. The elders are up in arms. The root wardens are worried. It's quite exhausting. But there is good news as well. Owena has heard rumblings from every corner of the roots. She tells me of Harania who wish to see the world as she does, who feel compelled to seek the goddess beyond the boughs of Harandar. I will handle things in Harandar. Go to your leaders. Tell them that the Harania are ready to join the fight.
Without fear.
Yeah, okay, so clearly none of that starts the praise system. Well, let me go look at the giant icon on the map that says pray. Maybe that will hold a clue to the beginning of the system. What's this? Aha! There we go. There we go. Pray. Alstalor's initiative. I am glad to see you here in our city, even if the times are trying. We are once again beset on all sides by uncertain friends and dangerous foes, but I am not unprepared. I have a guest housed nearby. They may hold the key to our city's survival. Meet me near the harbor if you have the strength to do what must be done.
My colleagues are searching for methods to protect our city. I have my own solution. Meet me near the harbor, and I will reveal to you another path.
Okay. How do I get out? Where's the orb? Let me in. Not letting me out. Hey, I can already buy Boldy, but I don't have the Remnant of Anguish. Yeah, this stuff's cool. Okie dokie. Artichoke. I really want to go check out the Blood Off Endeavor, but I'm determined to start this prayer system before I do anything else. Magister Bloodstorm.
What needs bring you here?
And his guests are waiting for you below. Oh. Just said they're waiting for me below, so... I need this type of staircase. Curvy staircase. It needs to be a deco item.
I've been tracking these threats to our realm for some time. They are quite tenacious.
I see your interest has been piqued. Excellent. These threats we chase are intelligent, determined, deadly. Their ingenuity will seek to confound you. Their strength will seek to destroy you. It is from their very will to live, to predate, that we will extract the essence required to fuel the magical defense of our city. I've had my assistants lay out our friends' toys. You'd do best to familiarize yourself with them.
This crystal vessel, it's made from an unusually resilient cosmic material. Fascinating.
What crystal
as if it
vessel?
were made to withstand something as volatile as anguish. The crystal reacts favorably to your touch. Duly noted.
The large crimson crystal is warm to the touch. You feel a slight thrum of power. It hovers before you expectantly, hungrily.
A skilled hunter is capable of disarming any trap placed before them.
Excuse me. I am a skilled hunter, thank you.
A hasty hunter is oft bitten. I am well positioned to turn pain into power.
You are getting on my last nerve.
Be careful, champion. Our magic is almost as deadly as our prey.
Ah, that wasn't that deadly. One fool's trap is another elf's treasure. Such a strong will to survive, even when trapped in a cage. Do not underestimate your prey. They can strike at any time. Our friend here will be more than willing to demonstrate, I am sure.
If you give them an inch, they will seek to claim the upper hand.
Ugh, not a Dajardin. Or Gnarlden. Ah, I'll kill you. He ambushed me!
Do you feel it? Do you feel the power? The anguish? See, I knew you could handle yourself, but that was truly delightful to watch.
I can assure you that it will seldom be this easy. You've done well here. Meet me in my sanctum and we can begin in earnest. Okay. That wasn't so bad. I mean, obviously that was the easy bit, but like, I like the idea, the concept. I think it's cute that he goes, "Surprise, goblin!" Now, I assume he can only attack you in Quel'Thalas realms. I mean, it'd be kind of cool if he could attack you in the old world, though. Even in, like, our neighborhoods, I think that'd be great. But I don't know if if that's something he can do.
Ah,
Let us begin.
Anguish still lingers on you.
Okay.
Sinu Amanore.
So am I in prey? Has this begun? Oh. Do I have to choose one? Do you know why they call her the recycler? I don't. And given her history of disappearing, shop assistants, I'm not really inclined to ask her. That being said, what's your step? I understand she likes to incorporate her victims into her gadgetry. That's horrifying. We wouldn't want you becoming the pocket watch or some such thing.
This one is small in stature, yet great in power. Do not underestimate them.
Okay, so I can only choose one at a time. Do I have to hunt them? Can they not just hunt me? I thought he gave me some of these things. Alright, time to go check out the Blood Elf Endeavor. It should be up in my neighborhoods now. I may, depending how I'm feeling, I may stream later as well after supper, do some side quests and stuff, but it is very much going to depend on if I'm tired or not. Don't really want to push myself to stream if I'm too tired, but I also am very excited about midnight and want to do a lot of it on stream, so.
Sunwell's glory shine on you.
Okay, I have to do things. I have to do things very quickly because I have to buy about 5,000 Eversong crystal glasses and Colithian red, bottles of Colithian red.
Glory to the Sindorai.
Okay.
Anu Belore Delano.
Let's take a look at the Endeavor. That's cool. Okay. A lot of this looks like it will come naturally. Definitely think I'm gonna go spam out that decor quest a bit before they nerf that. That's probably a one soul fair. Let's see if that contributed to that thing. No. Oh, they need to reduce the decor cost of these Silvermoon realm platforms because those are killing me on this outside decor. And that is not fair. Ah, home sweet home. Now, why is the Enchanted Blood Elven Candelabra under Dragonflight expansion? These filters are not good. Oh, I need more of those little elven shells. Oh, there's some. See, I'm working on cow tools. Actually, what am I doing? I don't have any black, okay. Stick this here. Oh man. As I place all of my shells since I'm going to use them eventually. $23 out of 50. What else needs to be placed? So. Okay, I want to check. Work on this a little bit more later, but I just want to get that first tier. Yeah, I figured that would be a once-off thing. Anyway, that is cool for now. But I want to go... I should probably wrap up now. And then I will be back. I might be back later on. Depending. We'll see. Let me just go buy myself some items.
Aldiel Shala. What needs bring you here?
Yay!
We shall not falter.
Let's see what else. Oh, I love the bottle and a... Oh, I can't wait to get that. That is so cool. Like the easel. And then finally you get to buy paintings. Woohoo!
Sinu Aminore.
Very, very cool. Okay. I think what I'm going to do before I wrap up is... I just want to do all of the lore points in, you know, Eversong. Wait, there was an Icy Veins article that had the coordinates. Let me see if I can find it quick. Yeah, there we go. I want to read all the lore items on stream, so let's do that quick. I may have read some of these already, but hopefully it will let me interact with them again. Oh boy, where's this one? Is it inside this building? Here we go. Unfinished sheet music. A handwritten sheet of music intended for the lyre, only partially filled in. The thin paper is brittle with age. Dawn's Caress. Dedicated to His Grace, Prince Kelthus Sunstrider. Composer, Lirath Windrunner. Oh man, he was so in love with Kelthus. So in love. I wanted to check something in the Horde side of the city quick. Yeah, I think I was wrong. I thought they kept up the statues of Kelthus Sunstrider, and I was like, why would they do that? But it actually looks like they didn't. Which, you know, good. We don't want Kelthus's statues all over the place, considering. Like, you'd think the Blood Elves wouldn't want that, so yeah, it makes more sense to me now. I can do all the lore items before I finish stream, why not? Let me do that. I definitely read this one already. Shrine of Dathramar. The bronze placard shines along its edges, worn down from many years of blood elves coming to pay their respects. Here stands the shrine of Dasramar, a fitting tribute to a noble elf. Let all who gaze on this monument remember the sacrifices for our people and his dedication to the cause of our continued survival. All who prosper in Quel'Thalas do so thanks to him. Well, that's beautiful. I love it. This is like when I used to play a Blood Elf. Whenever I rolled a Blood Elf, I would come here on that quest where you got to like pay respects to the shrine, and I would kneel down in front of the shrine, even though I didn't know who Dasramar was. And everyone else thought I was insane. All the other questing Blood Elves. What's that gem? Is that the prey system? Looks like it. Let me go check that out. It's right next to a lore bit as well. Our target is somewhere in this area. Time is of the essence. Why do you dally? How do I gain progress towards my hunt? Anything that temporarily draws your target out of hiding or attracts the attention of your whereabouts will help my magic narrow in on their location. Sources of hunt progress includes defeating ambushes, interacting with traps, defeating coalesced anguish, completing world quests, looting treasures, and defeating rares while in the zone. How do I know when I'm close to finding my prey? As you narrow in on your target, my crystal will fill with their anguish. Once it is sufficiently replete, their location will be revealed to us. But anguish is a fickle and volatile power. Some hunts will be over quickly, others might take additional effort.
The Sunwell will soon be.
Okay, well. I'm not going to go out of my way. I'm just going to do my thing. Merveda's Notes. A haphazard collection of notes, diagrams, and letters documenting changes in the Dead Scar. Some writings are several years old, while others are more recent. It has been 2 months since my field experiment. The longer I sit with the knowledge that this taint is irreversible, the less I can bear it. Perhaps I made a mistake. The Magistrix agreed with my research, but perhaps she was also mistaken. I have to keep looking. Written on the back of a lengthy research log. Today marks the end of a full year of testing. I've taken so many soil samples, stained more crates than I care to document, and yet I have nothing to show. So many cleansing spells, draughts, ruins, but still nothing will grow in that soil. No matter how carefully I tend to the seeds, they wither to ash within hours. It cannot be hopeless. I refuse to let it be hopeless. Scribbled at the bottom of a report dated years later. I'm so tired. Oops. A map of Quel'Thalas with a few frantically scribbled circles near the top of the Dead Scar. Peace Bloom shoots! Several diagrams of the Sunwell, accompanied by pages upon pages of complex magical equations. The growth started in the very north, but it has begun trickling southward over the past months. I found a few patches of grass as far down as the East Sanctum yesterday. Grass! Ah, that's so great! Talking about the healing Dead Scar. And you can see it's still like there, but it's healed. I love that. Also need to keep an eye out for a pink unicorn. What's this? Aha! Hey, she's there. What do we have here? More parts? She seriously attacked me after interacting with the system once. Initiating recalibration process. Okay. So that's not the end of the hunt, that was just part of it. Okay, pretty cool. Hawkstrider Husbandry, Unabridged Edition. And while they may be mighty and regal, it is important to remember that Hawkstriders are, above all else, highly nervous creatures. They must be allowed at least 1 hour of uninterrupted preening time per day in order to relieve stress. It is recommended to separate Hawkstriders during preening time. Do not attempt to help your Hawkstrider preen, and do not permit your Hawkstrider to preen you. Both can be considered displays of... The book continues like this for several hundred pages. It's so funny. Okay. Some world quests.
My Farstriders cannot hold back the light bloom forever. Cut down anything you can. A poisonous flower is dangerous, no matter how beautiful. This poison serves no purpose beyond destruction.
Got a few world quests I have to finish by tomorrow. This is one of them. Your prey's location is hidden. Okay, so they will attack me sometimes, like the Nemesis, and I'd beat them down a bit and they run away. And then eventually I'll find out where to find them and then I can go attack them. Oh no, she's attacking me again. It's too early. You're attacking me too soon. She's a pain. See, I knew it. This is a pain. Oh God. Yeah, bugger off, you. Oh, do I need to grab this? I'm sure this will get, I'm sure this is like, well, I like it. It means it'll keep me on my toes. Probably means I'll die more often. than I'm used to doing world content, but que sera. Don't come here, you stupid paladin.
You've given us some breathing room, and for that, you have my thanks.
Ha. Did that for some shoes that... Ooh, you know what? I don't have a contract yet. Hey, I thought I got all of the... Yeah, I did. Why is it still making that sound? Actually, I don't even know if contracts are ready yet. I better check. Memorial plaque. Light catches glittering script scrawled across the marble walls. Each of the countless names enchanted on the wall sports a different handwriting, from elegant lettering befitting a magister's thesis spellbook cover to blocky script belaying a child's lack of learning, some slanted in anger or looped in sorrow. In honor of those whose blood was shed to secure the survival of our people. Though the eternal sun may set on our darkest day, it rises again with the coming of the dawn. Yeah, let me just check if contracts are available yet.
Have anything ancient to trade? Needs to be at least 2 centuries old.
They are. Oof. They're expensive. Yeah, difference between 10 reputation and 15 reputation. I think I'll just take the 10 reputation one, especially for this last day before the reset.
Your target is harvesting power here. Destroy the sources and evade their little guards.
If I feel like it. Much of this text has been worn away over the years or made illegible with bloodstains. A bookmarked passage stands out to you. My blessed Lord has gifted me with renewed life and a new citadel from which I've been tasked the honor of overseeing a branch of his army. I, who attempted to betray him, have been rewarded. Perhaps I should have focused my studies on the curiosities of necromancy. After all, what use is the Sunwell's power if one has passed beyond the realm of the living? I am eternal now, and I have Arthas to thank for it. Interesting. Is that all of the Quel'Thalas? Oh, I haven't done all of the Zulaman peaks. Ah, I'm missing one Isle of Caldenas fly path. There we go. Oh, do you have to do all of the... Okay, I see. I thought it was divided up between the zones. Alright, well, I think that is enough of the stream for now. As I said, I may stream later tonight, I may not, depending on how I feel. I will definitely be streaming tomorrow though, so I will see you then. That's all for now. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.